So there's quite a few guys I think that are now kind of preaching this, in the manosphere, that it is beta to go and approach women, and that what you should do is you should just wait around until a woman shows you a sign, like a choosing that she's interested, and then only talk to those women.
So people think that it's beta to wait for permission to go up to a girl.
No, they think it's beta to cold approach. They think that it is alpha to stand back.
But that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Do you understand? Yeah. If I'm looking,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
If I'm waiting for permission from a woman to go up, and how am I putting myself in the dominant position there? Does that make sense?
They're saying you're chasing her validate. You're giving her free validation and chasing.
Okay, but she's the one who's deciding that, though. You're waiting on her. Mm-hmm. A guy who waits on women and seeks permission from women to go up and talk to them, to go to the bathroom, to go, okay, honey, is it okay if I leave? Honey, is it okay if I walk up and approach you? Are you giving me choosing signals? Yeah, I don't think that's very alpha at all. Waiting for permission. And if you're the type of guy who does that, well, you're probably going to be waiting for a long time.
Yeah, a long time, right?
I think that's. I noticed that. Is that like the MG Tao guys who say stuff like that?
I mean, they're more like it's not, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, and don't even approach at all. Like, and don't.
Okay, so they think it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Well,
this is,
I mean,
some of the red pill community, I think, is starting to like adopt this mindset of saying, okay, let's just wait for choosing signals, which.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So women don't do it as much as you think. They're not like, if I was only going to wait for choosing signals, I mean, the number of women that I would have slept with would have been minuscule compared to, to what it is now. Like, a lot of times they don't even notice you. A lot of times that, like, the girls, most of the women that I talked to when I was filming this, they didn't know I was there. They didn't notice me. But when I walked up and I showed myself, I showed the characteristics of a high value guy. And because of that, they were interested in me. But if I hadn't walked up and talked, like, I don't think I would have gotten any choosing signals or anything. The example that I gave for those two girls sitting down, I didn't get no choosing signals for that. There was another girl who I was ended up coming back to my hotel room too, who was even hotter than the two models. She didn't give me no choosing signals too. In fact, she actually saw me and turned the other way. Like, she was actually mean to me at the beginning.
Yeah.
I just think that those guys must have not had a lot of success with it, and so they kind of turn to that. And yeah, is it better if you get a choosing signal? Absolutely, obviously. Like, if a girl actually makes eye contact with you and smiles, like, that's the best thing. Do I get that every time I go out? I don't even think I get that every time I go out. I think I get that very rarely. But I'm always successful when I go out. So yeah, I mean, you could wait for choosing signals if you want to. And I guess that would be, if your goal is to reduce your success to approach ratio, you want to keep that as high as possible. And then I guess that would be the right move to make. But if you just are concerned about success overall, I think it's a very poor strategy.
Yeah, no, I'm in full agreement with you. It's something that I keep on hearing, and I'm just like, from a statistical approach, it doesn't make any sense, because if you approach only the girls that look at you, and I approach all of them, I mean, how could I not win? I mean, how could that strategy not win out? Because you're going to be approaching the ones who are showing interest as well as the ones who aren't. So you should have more, right? So,
yeah, some of these guys who are saying this, they have to make a decision. Like, do they want to look cool, or do they want to get laid or have a relationship? Whatever they think looks cool. Like, do they want to fit that mold of what they think looks cool, or do they want to actually have a successful dating life? That's the real question, I think. And if your goal is to look cool like that, man, then I think that's a great strategy for you. But if it's not, you actually want to be successful in your dating life, then the more you care about that stuff, the more you're looking to them for. You're literally letting the woman decide your dating life, and I don't let anyone decide my life or how it should be run. I do what I want.
The only thing I would say, like, that I would disagree with you on about that is that